Hi, I'm Sherry Akins, and I'm looking forward to be the next Mamavation Mom for a couple of reasons. I'm really looking to lose the weight that I've been carrying with me for a very long time, and I want to get healthy. For my kids, for my family, for all those other reasons, but mainly for me. Not for a competition, not for anything else. In January, I started running from telephone pole to telephone pole. It has been a really interesting journey because I've never run before. And then I walk to the next telephone pole. I've found that there's been a lot of support of me doing this, both online and separately for me. And a lot of people are like, you know what, I might start running because you're running. And I think that's kind of fascinating. I'm like, if I can do it, and I'm 267 pounds, you certainly can do it. So it's fascinating how, just getting out there and moving, inspires yourself and inspires other people. And I feel like, I'm going to do this for me, but I'm also going to do it for them. So it's a fascinating thing. The other reason is that I'm a type 2 diabetic. 3 years ago, my husband became ill. I was the caregiver. I didn't concern myself with anything else, really. I just took care of him and the family and tried to hold things together the best that I could. And during that time period, I was so stressed out that my borderline diabetes went to full-blown type 2 diabetes. I was 37 years old, and all of a sudden the doctor said, you have the body of a 50-year-old because you don't take care of yourself. And it's really hard. It's really, really hard when you're first diagnosed. You don't really understand. You don't understand that, here I am taking care of him. What do you mean I'm sick? And I think it's important that people realize that just like that, things can switch and things can change up. And the simple walking on a daily basis can change the effects and the outcomes and how your sugar levels go. And, if you've been told you were gestational diabetes, well, they're not kidding when they say gestational diabetes can go to full-blown, because I was gestational diabetic. So taking those steps and listening to your doctor when they tell you the warning signs is so, so important. The other reason that I have found that getting healthy is really important to me is because my husband lost his job 2 years ago. So he got sick, and then he lost his job. Losing his job is not as bad as him being sick, but there's a lot of things to consider when you consider somebody being sick and yourself being sick, that you have to keep an eye on health insurance. That is something that is really important. And when you go off a COBRA and all of a sudden you have to pay for your own health insurance and the job market isn't really what it used to be, the best position to be is in great health. If you're not in good health, you're going to have problems. And in this state of this economy, I really want to show people that, even though you might be losing your jobs, it is important to take care of yourself and to, think about your weight and think about your health and really take those pounds off so that you can control the situation. Because honestly, if you get sick, it costs more money. It costs a lot of money if you get sick. So if you don't have a strong income and health insurance is a concern, or you're worried about losing your jobs, the best thing you can do for yourself is take care of yourself. And because that's really, and I'd love to share that with other people, because I have found I can only go to the doctor 4 times a year. And I only want to hear good news from the doctor from this point going forward. And that's really one of the other main reasons that, I want to get healthy. So those are my reasons that, you can take one step and you can move forward and you can make a better life for yourself. So I'm hoping that the Mamavation team will help me get past just running around the block and actually help me start decreasing my weight. So, right now I only see changes in clothing size and not so many numbers, but that's meaning a lot to me, losing those changes in the clothing size. I'm not really concerned myself with the numbers. I want to get the numbers down, but the actual change in my body that I'm seeing is fantastic, and I'd love to share that with other people. This is Sherry Akins from BABYPOP on Twitter and superexhausted.com. I hope you consider me to be the next Mamavation Mom.